Labor Day weekend. Let's go fishing.
creekbeaterstv, made possible by Butch and Cheryl King, Justin Hobbs Studio, Falcon Hooks, Fastcasters USA, Titan Tungsten, Pulse Fish Lures, and PathfinderOutfitters.com.
Try down along this bank. It's really close to the bank here. There it is. He shook it. Little guy, but it was still a fish, so. Let's try not to horse him in. It wasn't a big explosion, that was just to come up and tap it, and I got him. I need to probably tighten my drag. I'm not going to yet though. Go guys, about a 10-inch magnum worm. Watch this, let's see what happens. First cast. No weight, of course. I don't fish weighted worms very often. Just let it sink nice and slow. With that sun like it is, you can see that line sitting on top of the water. See it slowly going down as the worm sinks back down. We should be able to see anything that hits it. Remember, keep your rod tip high so that if you do get a good run, you can take your rod tip down. That gives you 6 or 7 feet of slack to set the hook. Because with these big worms, you got to let them run for a little bit to get the hook in their mouth. Hope you can see how that slack works. I let that slack lay on the top. And then once it stops moving, I'll reel the slack out to where the line meets the water, right there. Give it another little pop. Let it rest. Same thing. Okay, well. Start working that bank line. The majority of the time, bass will hit your baits on the drop. I love Sundays. Get up, go to church, get full of the Spirit while you're at church. Go out normally with your family and eat. Then go fishing. That's a good day. Okay, so I switched sides now. I came over here to the side I was casting to. I'll try doing a little parallel to the bank and see if I can't pull something off of it. There he was. He doesn't feel too bad. That's what was over here chasing him a while ago. He feels pretty heavy. He's a little guy, but he feels heavy. Alright guys, here we go. Little 1.5 pounder. He's a little guy, but he works for me. Surely we can get something off of this. Off of this creek. Off this shoreline here. Maybe I'm too far out. There we go. Go off that shoreline. There it goes. Little guy. Little bitty fella. He's not too bad. I thought he was like 6-8 inches. And what is he? He's probably 12 inches. Another 6-pounder. I know he's only 4. See how I'm getting stuff splashing out there in the center, and I can't get a bite. It bothers me. Could catch one along this bank though. Been known to get into a couple along this bank. Usually it's just 1 or 2 and it's done though. I love this combo here. I got that Berkeley amp rod and the Cast King Royale reel bait caster. They are my favorite. Best on the market? Debatable. But I love them. I like them because they're just so easy to handle, so they work. For me, that's what I like. I like stuff that works. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be expensive, just work. I just threw the worm down here where I'm running this plopper over. I had absolutely no hits, no interest at all. Let's just see if top water is doing that much better. See, right before my bait hit the water, I had something over to my left hit the top. That's just, it's mind-boggling, man, because they're not hitting the top like I think they should, according to what they're doing, you know what I mean? They're showing me that they want top water, but then they're not hitting this. I believe I got one on, guys. Yep. Feels like a monster. Yeah. Guess we're going for cookie cutter size today. Yeah, he just picked it up nice and easy, real slow. It was off of that bank over there. And another 12, 14 incher. I'm okay with that. There we go. He was out a little farther. He was out a little bit farther. I like that. Let's get out of his mouth first. Big clump of moss in there. Nope. Go for the side. I got a hook in the side. It's out. It's the littlest one of the day, about a 10-incher. It's alright. Okay, come along that bank. That's pretty close, so might be good for a little guy. There he is. He doesn't feel that little. He came out. I knew he was going to. I knew he was going to. He's the biggest one of the day, of course. That's what scares me about catching a big one out here. If I catch one, I don't think I'll ever get it in. I'll never have proof of it. Alright folks, this is interesting here. Let's see what we get into. I'm gonna try doing like Lawson. Lawson throws like a wacky worm on top of this grass. Like that, and do it like a frog. And he catches fish. So I'm gonna throw this worm out here and see what happens. I think throwing right out there. There you go, right off of that grass. Now I'm in that little bit of a open water. I'll see if I can catch one. But try to come off that grass and let it sink a little bit. Yep, I had one. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's swimming with it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. He still got it. 1, 2. I got him. That's a tip from Lawson. I caught a fish like he did. Using one of his techniques. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. Great big old guy. Folks, I decided since that pond was so overgrown, this is an easier pond to fish. Go ahead and hit it while I still can while it's daylight. There we go. Another little one. I'll show you. He came unhooked. I'll show you why here in just a second. Can you tell why he might have come unhooked? What I'm getting into a lot of grass. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing every
everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food in my
There he was.
without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops.
Settle. Come on now. Quit. You're gonna hook me.
They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
I'll get you, buddy. I'll get you out of there. Fireworks show going off over here. It's really weird because it's September and Labor Day, I guess, but it's daylight. Come on. There. Finally got him. Another 2-3 pounder. He's a big one. Sure, I'll catch one here. Dang it. Set the hook on that bad boy, didn't I? He's black. It's a dark bass. Boy, he hit that thing with some speed. Quick.
I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding. Everything else that I said is right.
Yeah, I felt that hook. Yeah, little man. Quit, I'll get you out of here. If you quit, I'll get you loose so you can go back. There. Just want to get a picture, whether you like it or not. Hey folks, I want to thank you for joining me this week. I want to thank you for joining me every week. You're always supporting this, and it means so much to us. I threw right into a bush and I have to bring a whole bush in now. But your support means a great deal, and again, I just want to thank you guys for being here, for watching the videos, and if you've shared them and subscribed, well, I'd like to thank you for that too. If not, consider it, and we're gonna try. We try to make better and better videos as we go along. We're not the best. We're not the worst. But anyway, it's going to be my outro. And we'll go ahead and tell you that if I don't see you later, I'll see you later. What that means, that if I don't see you later, I'll see you later. That means like if I don't see you later to tell you bye, then I'll just see you later. Which is in essence telling you bye. So, yeah, we'll, I know it's getting dark. Video quality is not going to be so great, but I'm going to continue fishing. I just wanted to get the outro done before you guys get too dark for you to see.
What are you talking about? Creek Beaters TV? That's awesome.